If you are a NEET aspirant who has just appeared for RE-NEET 2026 examination and after the RE-NEET 2026 examination result declaration, you are scoring somewhere between 300 to 500 marks, then you do not have to panic that you will not be getting a MBBS seat this year. Welcome back to Medical 360, and today's video is all about semi-government medical colleges. These colleges are generally private institutions in which some of the seats are actually funded by government societies, where the study of MBBS can be made affordable to the students who have scored average marks. And a very few people know about it. So in order to take admission into these colleges, stay tuned till the end of the video and know what are the eligibility criteria, what are the state-wise cutoffs and the matrix, as well as the major important thing, the fees for such colleges. Also, we are thankful to SRM universities for sponsoring this video so that we can bring all the information and updates to you instantly. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the state-wise fees for the semi-government medical colleges, as well as the eligibility criteria and the expected cutoff guide for different medical colleges which fall in this category state-wise. Also, semi-government medical colleges are also known as government-aided MBBS colleges or government-supported MBBS colleges. But before we begin, also I would like to acknowledge you that our counselors are sitting over here to help you with one-to-one counseling session in order to make your journey to the best medical college of India very efficient and smooth. What you have to do is you have to call on this given number 8130-376-334 and you can inquire about all your queries and questions regarding the counseling process of RE-NEET 2026, regarding the admission process in the best medical colleges of India. What you have to do is you have to update your scorecard to our counselors, and our counselors will be suggesting or giving the best suggestions or advice for your admission this year. Also, we have the NEET College Predictor tool. The link is given in the description. What you have to do, you have to click on the link, you have to enter your RE-NEET 2026 score, and based upon your score, a list of expected or probable medical colleges which you can get on the score shall be displayed to you. Okay, so first of all, I would like to introduce you with the concept of semi-government medical colleges. Semi-government medical colleges are those colleges which are actually private medical colleges, but there are few seats which fall under the government quota or which are funded by government-aided societies so that the MBBS can be made affordable, so that the study of the MBBS can be made affordable to good students at a very low price. These seats are also considered as government quota seats, government regulated seats, government aided seats or society funded seats. Admission mode is state counselling only, so you cannot appear for the All India Counselling or MCC counselling if you are targeting the admission into semi-government medical colleges. Next, domicile required. Yes, since it is a state counselling process, therefore domicile is required and you can only appear for the state of which you have the domicile, of which you possess the domicile. Next, the fee is lower than the management quota. So basically there are two kinds of seats in such institutes. One is the government quota seat and one is the management quota seat. It is just like any institute or any college having two gates or two routes for its entry. One is the government funded entry and another is the management quota funded entry. But the government funded entry has a very low price and obviously requires a higher cutoff than the management quota. Next, now these are some of the states which do not have these semi-government seats like Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Goa and northeastern states. So unfortunately, if you belong to these areas and even if you have the domicile of these areas, you cannot pertain to a semi-government seat because there are no semi-government MBBS seats or colleges available in this area. Next, now what are the states which have semi-government or subsidized seats? There are 11 such states: Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Telangana, Kerala, Karnataka, Chhattisgarh, Punjab and West Bengal. So if you belong to these states, you can fortunately avail for the semi-government MBBS seats. You can study MBBS at a lower price, that is low fees private medical colleges. Next, we'll be discussing one-on-one about all these states and we'll be discussing about the expected cutoffs and the fee structures and the list of the colleges which fall in that state. At first, or number one, we have Andhra Pradesh. So basically the study of MBBS in any government college which is obtained by State Counselling in Andhra Pradesh, the annual fee is around 15,000. If you have the Andhra Pradesh domicile, then you can study in a semi-government medical college at just a fee of 16.5k, that is 16,500 rupees. If you belong to any other state and if you are trying or applying for the Andhra Pradesh counselling, then the fees is around 13,20,000. And if you are having NRI quota, then the annual fees is somewhere around 30 lakhs. Okay, now what can be the expected cutoffs? See, if you belong to a general category and if you are applying for the semi-government MBBS seats, then the cutoff rank lies around 80,000 to 1 lakh. If you belong to the EWS category, then the cutoff rank lies around 90,000, and if you belong to the backward class category, the cutoff rank lies around 1.3 to 1.6 lakh. Now here is a list of the colleges which have these government funded seats. These are actually private medical colleges which fall in the Andhra Pradesh state, and if you possess the AP domicile, then you can easily avail for the government funded or government subsidized seats into these private medical college at just a fees of 16,500. So this makes your study very cheap, and a very few students know about this. That is why I would be suggesting that please watch our videos. We will be acknowledging you with the best MBBS options available in the country. Our counselors will also be helping you in this process simultaneously. Let's talk about another state, that is Gujarat. In Gujarat, these government funded medical seats are generally referred by GMERS, that is Gujarat Medical Educational and Research Society. So basically you need to have the Gujarat domicile if you are applying for these seats. Next, you must have completed your 11th and 12th from Gujarat itself. And again, the government quota fees is 3.7 to 4.5 lakh, and the management quota seats in these private institutes cost around 10 to 12 lakh annually. Next, if I discuss about the expected cutoff, for the general category, the expected cutoff for the government funded seats is around 70 to 80,000. For the SC category, it is 1.4 to 1.6 lakh rank around. For the ST category, the rank lies up to 4.2 lakhs. For the OBC category, the rank lies up to 80,000, and for the EWS category, the rank lies around 75 to 80,000. Next, having a domicile is mandatory. Obviously, that is required in any of the state counselling processes, and we have 7 such GMERS available in the Gujarat state. You can clearly see the list of the GMERS, and you can clearly see the fees, that is around 4.5 lakhs for each of these GMERS which are available in Gujarat. So what you have to remember in the case of Gujarat, that if you are applying for the semi-government medical seats or MBBS seats, then the domicile of Gujarat is essential. 11th and 12th completed from Gujarat is essential, and the fees is very less, and you need to pay attention to the cutoffs according to your category. Next, we have Haryana. In Haryana, we have only one college that is providing the semi-government MBBS seats, that is Maharaja Agrasen Medical College, which falls in Agroha. The eligibility is that you must be having the Haryana domicile. The total MBBS budget approximately is around 8,10,000, and this is the total MBBS budget, not the annual budget. This is the budget for approximately 4.5 years, and the cutoff is very similar to the government medical colleges. So whatever is the cutoff for the government medical college in the state of Haryana, the same cutoff would be expected for this college, that is Maharaja Agrasen Medical College, Agroha, if you have the Haryana domicile. At next number, we have Himachal Pradesh, where we have again one college, that is Maharishi Markandeshwar Medical College. The category-wise annual fees has been reflected over here. If you belong to the below poverty line category, the entire course would fall in the fees of 3,19,400 rupees. If you have the state quota, if you are applying by the government quota, then the entire study would cost you around 50,82,000 rupees. And if you have the management quota, the entire study would cost you around 95,83,200 rupees. Let us discuss about the expected cutoffs. For the general category, the expected cutoff in the terms of rank is around 1 to 1.1 lakh, rank. So if you are a candidate with the general category, then you must have or possess a rank in this range if you are applying for this college. For the EWS category, the rank lies around 1.3 lakh, and for the OBC category, the highest closing rank for this college lies around 1.1 lakh. At next, we have Jammu and Kashmir. In this case, we again have one college, that is Acharya Sri Chandar College of Medical Science and Hospital. Let us discuss the state-wise cutoff for this college. If you are a general male category, then the highest closing rank for this college is 1.6 lakh. If you are from the general category and are female, then the highest closing rank for this college is 2.6 lakh. And if you are poor and backward class, and if you belong to the poor and backward class, the highest closing rank for this college would lie between 50 to 60,000. Next, If you have the open merit, then the annual fees is around 4.95 lakh per year. If you belong to the PNB category, poor and backward category, then the annual fee would lie around 43,000 per year. And if you belong to the management quota, then the annual fee would lie around 4.95 lakh per year. And next we have Karnataka. So Karnataka has a long list of semi-government MBBS seats available at a very affordable price for the study of MBBS. So first of all, we'll be seeing that what is the annual fee distribution for all these conditions. If you have the domicile of Karnataka state, then the annual fee would lie around 1.5 to 2 lakhs. If you belong to any other state and you're applying for the Karnataka MBBS seats via Kia, then the annual fee would lie around 12 to 15 lakhs. If you belong to any other quota, then the annual fee would lie around 40 to 45 lakhs. And if you belong to NRI quota, then again the fees would lie around 40 to 45 lakhs. Now, what is the expected cutoff in terms of highest closing rank? For the general category, the highest closing rank for such MBBS seats would lie in the range of 1.3 to 1.4 lakhs. For the OBC category, the highest closing rank lies around 1.45 lakh. And for the EWS category, the highest closing rank would lie around 1.5 lakh. Here is a list of the medical colleges which have government quota seats or government funded or government subsidized seats. And you can clearly see the fee range for these colleges, that is around 1.53 lakhs for most of these colleges if you have the domicile of Karnataka. If you do not have the domicile of Karnataka and belong to other state, then it would cost you around 12 to 15 lakhs annually. And next, in the case of Maharashtra, they will only be accepting the Maharashtra domicile. If you belong to the SC or the ST category, you will be getting 100% waiver on the tuition fee. If you belong to the OBC or EWS category, then the 50% of the tuition fees will be waived off. Now, what is the state quota expected cutoff in terms of highest closing rank? If you belong to the general category, the highest closing rank for such colleges, government subsidized MBBS seats would be around 85,000. For the EWS category, it is 90,000. For the OBC category, again, the highest closing rank is 90,000. For the SC category, the highest closing rank is 1.75 lakh. And for the ST category, the highest closing rank is 3.8 lakh. Here is the list of the colleges which have been funded or subsidized by the government in case of Maharashtra, and you can clearly see the fee range. It is somewhere around 79 or 80,000 to 90,000. So on an average, the annual fee for such colleges is around 80 to 90,000. That is, the entire study of 1 year is done in approximately 80 to 90,000 rupees. Next, we have Punjab. In the case of Punjab, the quota-wise annual fee has been discussed over here. For the government quota seats, the annual fee is 4.46 lakh, and for the management quota seats, the annual fee is around 12 to 13 lakh. Here is the expected cutoff for the highest closing rank for all these categories. For the general category, the highest closing rank is 60,000. For the OBC category, the highest closing rank is 65,000, and for the SC category, the highest closing rank is 2.5 lakhs. And here is a list of the colleges which have government subsidized or government funded MBBS seats, and you can clearly see the fee rise around 4.46 lakhs, 11.99 lakhs, 6 lakhs respectively. So the study of the MBBS becomes very affordable if you belong to the government quota, if you are applying from the government quota in the case of Punjab. Next, we have Rajasthan. In the case of Rajasthan, the fees is approximately around 9,11,610. Again, the Rajasthan domicile is required, and there are 15 government medical colleges which have been listed having the same fees. You can clearly see the list of the names of these medical colleges which have government subsidized or government funded MBBS seats. And next we have Tamil Nadu. In the case of Tamil Nadu, the government quota seats cost you around 4.5 lakh annually, the management quota seats cost you around 15 lakh annually, and the NRI quota seats cost you around 27 lakhs annually. Here is the expected cutoff. For the open category, it is 55,000. For the backward category, it is 65,000. For the SC and ST categories, it is 2.5 lakh and 3 lakh respectively. And here is the list of the medical colleges which have specified their fees, 4.5 lakhs on an average. And for CMC, it is very cheap. It is considered as one of the most prestigious private medical institutes, having the most affordable or the lowest fees when it comes to private medical colleges. And I hope this video must have been very useful, because very few people know about the semi-government MBBS options which are available in the country. You can also call on the given number to attain more information about the semi-government MBBS seats. Till then, do not forget to subscribe to Medical360. Thank you for watching this video.